Hi Sir ALV, kamusta?
Okay naman, ikaw kamusta?
Ito busy as ever kasi pageant season na uli sa Pilipinas.
I know, so we're all busy, especially this month and next month, and until October we are all busy
Until October, yeah.
for the local and international pageant.
So sir, for the record, you have two pageant franchises under your belt. Two major, two pageant franchises, Miss World Philippines and Miss Grand Philippines.
Actually, all of them are major pageant, no? Except that there's a separate staging of Miss World and Miss Grand. But with Miss Grand, there's two more, together with the two more pageants. The same thing with Miss World in October. There's two more other crowns included in the staging of Miss World Philippines and Miss Grand International.
Sir, two crowns. So two crowns additional sa Miss World, so tatlo na.
Yeah, well, I miss the back-to-back of Miss World Philippines will be Miss Eco International, and then there's a new one. And for the Miss Grand International, together with Reina Hispano Americana, and of course Miss Tourism.
Oh, okay. So three crowns. So three crowns for each pageant.
For each staging, for each coronation, there's three count.
Sir, super ano mo, super parang sabi nga ng mga pageants fans, lahat parang kinuha mo na lahat ng mga pageant franchises.
Hindi naman, hindi ko naman kinuha. It's good thing, they count, I never, just so happened that those owners or organizers or pageant owners of the international crown, they approach me, so we go to the process. It's a bidding process actually. It just so happened that we got the deal, we won in the bidding, so that's it. And I'm thankful that those companies have trust and confidence on the way I handle the pageant in the Philippines.
Yeah, and yun nga, Miss World is still with you. Fortunately, wala na rin po sa inyo yung Supranational. Pero may pumalit naman po, MGI.
Yeah, wala sa amin yung Supra, but I got naman Miss Grand International. I think that's a bigger and better pageant for us, and I want to concentrate on these two pageants. I don't want to spread myself too thin so that I can deliver the right production and the right staging, and I can bring home the crowns and will be the pride of the Philippines. So that's why I want to concentrate on two big events only.
Sir, speaking of MGI, because a lot of pageant fans were surprised that you got the franchise. What enticed you to take the franchise, the pageant franchise, considering na, alam mo yun, parang lagi silang may love-hate relationship with the Filipino pageant fans?
Well, you cannot naman Miss Grand International is for me it's the way they stage or do the production is really spectacular. It's first class, and it's in par with the other big pageant also. That's why I was so challenged to handle it because I wanted something like that. And one of the reason also I accepted that Miss Grand, it's because of course the bottom line here is still how are we going to generate funds to sustain our charitable institution or our supports to our charity. So bottom line is still how are we going to raise funds and to make money also at the same time to sustain all of those activities namin. The way I look at it, the advertisers loves also Miss Grand International. So they like it, and because of the way they stage it, because it's entertainment, di ba? It's not just all about advocacy. It's all also entertainment. And I think the advertiser likes it. Besides, and Miss World especially, they also love Miss World because not only with regards to entertainment, but Miss World is started the charity. I mean the beauty with the purpose. So now most of the pageant now they're concentrating also on the advocacy. So this, and Miss Eco also, they like also Miss Eco. And Reina is different because, and tourism, tourism with the help of the tourism, with the Philippine tourism. So those are things that the reason why I got Miss Grand International. And I think there a lot of candidates also wants to be part of it, wants to join, and the most important are the advertisers. Those are the support that the pageant needs. If there's no advertisers, there will be no show, there will be no event, and there will be no. That's why this is a big. Advertisers plays a big role in the pageant industry.
Sir, nagulat ako doon na advertiser support. So, gusto ng mga advertisers mismo mag-invest sa Miss Grand International Philippines franchise.
Yeah, that one of the pageants that they want to support, besides all of those big pageants of ours, no, of the other pageant also. And I think because they have this, there's a production value, and the people are got interest also. It's not a boring show. Let's face reality. It's not a boring show, and it's a spectacular event. That's why one of the reason why they like it. And the ladies that you are representative naman are always on place. Kaya siguro this time, the reason why siguro Filipinos not yet 100% like ang Miss Grand kasi wala pang Philippines na nananalo. And I hope during my term, I can bring home the first Miss Grand International. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm really preparing for this, to have the spectacular event of Miss World, Miss World. Miss Grand International, and of course the Miss World International, and Miss Eco, and Miss Reina, Miss Tourism, and the new crowd. So all of them, I'm satisfied. I have no pressure. I have a good relationship with the organized international organizers and pageant owners, and I'm happy that those are the pageant that I'm under the ALV pageant circle. So I'm excited, and I'm so excited, and I will do my best to entertain the Filipino fans in the pageant industry.
Grabe, sir. Natutuwa naman ako kahit na lagi tayong minsan top 20 lang, pero alam mo yon, yung puso mo pa rin, yung hindi ka pa rin nagsasawang mag-invest sa pageantry. Doon ako bilib sa'yo, sir. Parang may nakikita ka na parang kahit kami mga pageant fans, parang halos gumive up na.
Sana the Filipino fans will appreciate of all my moves, even though I got a lot of bash. I have so many bashers that they cannot understand how to handle a pageant. It's not easy. It's very expensive to handle a pageant, and it's not easy to mold a queen and to represent our country in the international stage. So I hope what I need from the Filipino fans in the pageant industry, support people like us, support the organization, the Philippine organization, support the queens who represents our country, because this is our way of, the queens are pride of the country. Organizers are doing their best, to represent our country. And for the past year since I handle naman the pageants, no, the different pageants, and I delivered. I can say I delivered either a crown or they will always have a position from the runner-ups to the second or third runner-up. So we still have position. So I'm still happy. Like this year, we have 3, but we already have 2 first runner-up and 1 top 20 for Miss Supra, and 1 winner, 1 first runner-up for Miss Teen Eco, and one first runner-up for for tourism. So I think I delivered my part, and those two crowns, yung tourism and teen eco, I believe that they supposed to be the winner. I mean, they deserve to be the winner, but I don't know, maybe because the judge's choice. But if you can see, if you watch it on especially tourism, um, I don't know what happened. That's why I've been trying to call the owner of the Miss the tourism world, what happened to the result. But up to now, I'm still waiting for his explanation. So, but we will do our best next time, and I'm sure we can get the crown on on for the next competition.
Sir, may I say something? Kasi punta ka sa mismong pageant mismo para sure crown na. Kailangan daw ng national director presence nowadays.
You know what? I'm supposed to go to Vietnam for the Miss Tourism, no? The problem, I think, because of a lot of activities na naiwan ako dito, and I cannot leave. But this time, I'm going to Egypt for Miss Eco International. So,
Para sure back to back na.
para sure na at hindi na tayo ano, babantayan ko ang boto. So I'll be there to support Ashley, and I have a strong feeling that Ashley will make it because you saw her kanina, no, Adam. She's a perfect candidate for Miss Eco, and not only Miss Eco, actually pwede rin siyang, and I'm sure she will do her best because palaban naman si Ashley. She's a perfect beauty queen, especially sa gusto niya yung advocacy niya for ecotourism.
Sana sa Miss World din punta ka. Kasi lagi para feeling ko malaking bagay na yung presence ng mga national directors sa pagpumupunta ng pageant. It really gives more support to the girls competing.
For the Miss World naman, that will be in Dubai na, no, this coming June. Well, definitely I'm going. Malakas din ang laban natin, no? Si Gwen. So I will support. And Reina, I'm going to Bolivia this time. Because when I went to Bolivia, Winwin Marquez made it. So I have a strong feeling that, si Ingrid Santa Maria will make it this time for Miss Reina Hispano-Americana. And I'm hoping and I'm praying and I'm very positive that Gwen will make it also.
True, sir. Ay, 6 titles ka na this year. 7 sana, no, kung hindi umalis yung Supranational.
Okay na yun. I'm happy na. I'm happy na. At least there's no pressure. Let's give it naman the other a chance for, whoever's gonna get Supra, well, good luck. And I hope Philippines this time will make it. Right?
Yeah.
So, it just so happened during the time when I handled Miss Supra, it was the time of the pandemic. It's so hard. Ng daming limitations, and I hope this time medyo okay na ang buong mundo, no, and wala nang mga limitations, and I hope who's going to handle Miss Supra this time can bring home the second crown. Nalungkot ka ba? No. The reason why we did not renew the Miss Supra International pageant is because we did not meet the new requirements and the new standard of requirement ng Supra. Number one, they increased the franchise fee, which is higher than the bigger pageants, which for me it's kind of unfair. And I hope that's why I decided na lang na not to renew and give it to someone who can afford, who can stage it in solo. Although I'm willing to stage that ang Miss Supra ng solo niya, yun naman ang gusto nila mangyari, magkaroon sila ng solo event, no? But besides being, to stage a solo event, it's very costly. Tapos mataas pa ang kanilang franchise fee. Maas na yung franchise fee. So I'd rather, uh, ano na lang, not to renew, give it up, and give it to company who's willing to take the risk and who's willing to support Miss Supra. But I'm hoping that, uh, the next owner of the franchise of Miss Supra International sa Philippines can bring home, the second crown. So, I just want to thank, of course, Miss Supra International for giving us for 2 consecutive years. And during that time, it's so hard, to be honest with you, Adam, because that time when we have the pageant, when I was the franchise holder of the pageant, it was the time of pandemic. And it was a transition from Binibini to me, and then tinamaan ng 2 years of pandemic. So kaya mahirap during my time. So now, kung pahihirapan pa ako uli dahil nga medyo okay na yung environment, okay na ang economy ng Philippines, siguro baka naman who will be the next franchise holder will make it also. They can promote very well ang Supranational dito sa Pilipinas. So that's what they want also. But I decided to, not to renew and go with the two events na lang instead of 3. So that I can concentrate and more on these 2 big events natin, and I can bring home the crown for our country.
So no bad blood between you and the Miss Supranational organization.
No. It was a very mutual understanding, and I understand. I understand their. I hope they will understand me, and I understand also their situation that they need also. In the bottom line, there for them, it's still business, but for me, it's not all about business, because ours is, in the Philippines, they thought all the while this is just a business. No, this is a charity. It is a non-profit organization, and you know that. My girls are very hardworking to do charity works, and us also. So I hope yun yung essence of the pageant, no? Hindi yan business. It's a non-profit organization, and we're trying to help, the advocacy of our queens. So, sana naintindihan din ng ibang mga pageant fans natin na it's not all about, how to make money. We do fundraising. We make for our to augment and to sustain our charities.
Well said, sir. Thank you so much again. Last
Thank
question. Yung pangalan niyo po isa sa mga matunog na nagbibid. Sa mga rumors.
For the Miss Universe, I don't need to bid anymore for Miss Universe. I already have the world. I don't need the universe anymore.
So mali ang intel namin, hindi ko pala ikaw isa sa mga nagbibid. Kasi yung pangalan mo, isa sa mga rumored na...
Hindi ko alam yon. Meron na akong world. I don't need a universe anymore. I'm very happy na with the world. Pareho lang sila. World and universe are just the same. So I don't need another, what? I'm happy na with Miss World. So, and I have a good relationship with the Miss World organization.
On that note, yun guys na narinig nyo. Thank you so much sir sa pagpapaunlak ng interview na to. Kasi yun yung latest chismis sa pageantry. Lahat ng mga tinanong ko about MGI, about, ito na nga, Miss Eco, and then ito na, Miss World this coming May sa Dubai.
Yeah, March 25 will be Miss Reina Hispano-Americana in Bolivia. And then by June will be the final of the Miss World pageant in Dubai, this time in Dubai. So I hope all the pageant lovers and fans, and of course like you, Adam, the people from media, the pageant media, please support the ALV Pageant Circle pageants because we need all of you. We need your support. You guys play a big role in the pageant industry.
Alright, thank you, sir. God bless you. Definitely, you'll count me in. Sa international ng MGI, medyo ano pa ako. On the fence pa ako, pero sa local front, susuportahan kita.
Supportan mo yung local. Why? What happened? Why do you don't like You have something?
Eh, nakakainis kasi.
Talaga.
MGI Philippines, sige, go. Pero pag international na parang,
Di bali darating siya. I will set an appointment with you.
Ayoko! Sige, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for granting me this ambush interview. All right. God bless you and all hopes talaga na your girls will do well this year.
I hope and thank you, Adam, for giving us a chance and opportunity. I know you're one of the best supporters of the ALB pageant circuit, and I would like to say thank you for all your support.
You're welcome. For the Philippines, anything for the Philippines, sir, and ALB, and sa inyo po ALB. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Adam. Bye-bye.
Bye.